many naysayers at the bottom, yet the higher you climb up, the smaller the pool gets to the people at the top.
What's up? What's up? What's up? We are back again. Today we talking about building an environment that forces growth. Growth is something you must seek out and continuously put yourself in places of uncomfort and change. A byproduct is progression, success, a better individual than who once started. The naysayers, the limited beliefs of majority of individuals in this world will do everything in their power verbally for the most part to try to slow you down, to try to stop you, to try to say you're not good enough. But you like me, we want more, we demand more, and the only way you can have more is you got to go out and get more. You got to be willing to do what others won't do, and you will get what others cannot get. You got to be willing to look fear head on and go through it, not avoid it. And then the other side of it is what you've wanted all along. The other side of it is what you knew you have to have. And a way to do that is put yourself in environments that forces you to grow, where the standard is higher, the bar is risen. See, you should ask yourself, or when you get into certain areas and you want to try to fit in, or it's an abundance of naysayers. It's a prime example of a place you don't need to be. Yet, go to another place where everybody's hyperactive, everybody's hyper aggressive on pursuing, executing, attaining their goals, hyper working towards something to eventually reap the benefit once they have achieved or accomplished whatever they were chasing. Because that right there is going to force you, if you have a lower standard of self, to rise it. But goes the same for the other, where if you're in a less active environment, you're going to start to do less than probably what you already have been, because your environment is changing you. So make sure you always, and I repeat, always go into environments that forces you to grow, that demands more to progress yourself, not more for somebody else's dream, but more for what you want to be or do or have the freedom for in this life. And talking only goes so far. Results speak louder than words will ever. So please build an environment that forces you to grow. Build it, put yourself in it, network, meet people, or be so vicious and amazing and spectacular and one of one and unique within self that other people want to start knowing who you are. They want to get connected with you because you radiating off a different frequency than majority of people, or you're reminding them of somebody else who's already reached that accolade that you're currently on a journey to. Today's word is organized. Arrange in a systematic way, especially on a large scale. Change the environment, you change the person. The higher you go up, the more organized they are. Because they got many more things that must be accomplished in that same 24 hours that somebody who is less organized would be able to fulfill. Being organized gives you the ability of freedom, structure. I preach about it every single video. That is a hidden gem of the road to endless success. Is by being organized. Plan every hour, every day. I'm telling you something I do. I'm telling you something I've learned through watching somebody over and over and over by the name of Brandon Carter. Look him up on YouTube, who speaks nothing less of it. And that is to be organized. That is to want more, then go obtain more. Then you have to have more. Then put in a blueprint in place of how to get more. Then work towards it every single day. Then have lead indicators that eventually show that you're progressing in that right direction of your success. It's that simple. Much easier said than done. But that's like with anything. Everything is filled with hard work, but not all of it is smart work. Which will you decide? And like always, the control is in your hand. Like always, the decision is in your hand. Like always, the opposite is your sacrifice. Like always, the naysayers are in abundance, and the people who are living the life that the naysayers love watching are not. And it's supposed to be like that. That's why you see a pyramid. Pyramid. Many naysayers at the bottom, yet the higher you climb up, the smaller the pool gets. To the people at the top, the people winning in their life, they're doing what they want, not what they have to. They're choosing their life through options, not through the naysayer's life of default, because the people up top are very organized overall compared to the people down at the bottom are not. You always will have your anomalies, but we focus on generalities. We focus on the majorities. And majority of people have limited lives from fears that have put them in the gray. But if you want more, you know you have to have more. Every time somebody doubts you, every time somebody denies you, every time somebody say you can't do it, that should be fuel of how you know you can and you will. The doubters fuel me. The people who tell me no fuel me. Is it gonna hurt? Absolutely. Is it gonna be painful? It's supposed to be. But use it as fuel in your gas of your vehicle, or electric if you're driving a Tesla, and drive it to wherever you want to go. And let all those naysayers stay right where they decide to be, insignificant. Now, it's day 297 of 365 being sober. It's another day choosing sobriety, and click the link in my bio for your 28-day book to kickstart it. It's also another opportunity. I'm posting on YouTube to 1,000 subscribers amass, and we're gonna keep grinding because the naysayers steady want me to stop. The doubters, the fearful individuals, the people who are just existing and no longer living, always got something to say or speak out their mouth, but yet nothing to show for it. Yet people who want more, who have to have more, results show. The people who have made it, the results speak louder. So you got to continuously ask yourself, what do you want? Work towards it. And once you arrive, the bittersweet feeling of accomplishment will live rent free in who you are and your identity.